All right. So Luke asked if you were back in college and wanted to explore new ideas, meet new people that share the same ambition, and take advantage of all the new tech at our disposal, what would you do? Where would you go? And what tools would you use? It's a great question. I think the tools are crazy. The access is crazy. I mean, I think the biggest thing is just saying yes. I think making a conscious decision to say yes to as many opportunities as possible, especially when you're young, is one of the best things you can do because rarely does doing something result in some type of negative outcome. You meet people, you normally have a good time, you experience new things, like it's net positive. And so when you're young, you're also just spreading this net. And my pet peeve, I hate the word network because usually network means that there's an intention like to for an ask behind it, or like there's this like hidden agenda, but really it's just like meeting people, developing relationships. And when you're young, that web spreads quick because like you're meeting more people and they meet people, and then as you get older, people are doing amazing things. You never know when these nets are going to intertwine. And so I think just doing a lot of stuff, right? And then the other piece of that is relatability. You know, when you think about getting someone to have a connection with someone and get them to like you and being relatable, like how are you relatable to someone? You have mutual interests. And so you have to be an interesting person. Like you want to get your foot in the door of places. You want people to want to be around you. And so how do you do that? You do cool stuff. You go on adventures. You say yes to things, and you have a great life resume. I know Jesse says that all the time, but like if you have a great life resume, you have more to relate to with people, and then that's gonna pique people's interests, and then they're gonna want you around, and you're gonna develop a relationship. So I think it's just about doing cool stuff, doing a lot of stuff, meeting a lot of people. And as far as like tools and tech and all that stuff, I think yes, it's important to always stay up with the times, but it's also like you don't know what you don't know, right? So I guess don't try to predict the future, adapt to what's in front of you, and just get a wide spectrum of knowledge. I think when you know a little bit of everything, when things take off or you see an opportunity, you're able to pivot and go in that direction. Where if you're like singularly focused and going down one path, when things change, as we've seen, right? Like you've seen with AI, massive evolution, and some people are going down a path of singular focus that could essentially be eliminated or completely changed by AI. So I think it's always important to have a broad stroke spectrum of knowledge on everything, and then you're able to see opportunities in different areas and piece things together. And so I'd say yes to everything, do a lot of stuff, and keep an open mind. You don't know what you're going to be doing in 10 years, so don't say no to anything. Keep an open mind, and just know that any lane is out there. That any lane out there could possibly be your lane in the future. So learn as much as you can about all the aspects of life. And if you have any other questions, I'm Todd. This is Pillow Talks. We're going to save the world 8 hours at a time, and hopefully do some cool stuff between those 8 hours. We'll see you soon.